What's going on YouTube? It is X Vlogs here, and in today's video we're going to be doing an oil change on this 2010 Chevy Traverse. This video will be helpful to those with a 2009 to a 2017 Chevy Traverse with the 3.6 liter V6. Here's all the tools that you need to get this done. Starting off with the oil, GM recommends 5W30 full synthetic motor oil, so I'm using Valvoline's Extended Protection Premium Full Synthetic Motor Oil. I'll link that down in the description so you can get yours from Amazon, and as well as the filter. I linked a Wix XP filter because that's the one I usually use. This is a SuperTech ST10060 filter. Pretty much the same thing, but Wix XP I feel like is a better bang for your buck. You're going to want a rag and gloves for any mess you might make, as well as a drain pan to drain your oil into. You can get this from Walmart. You can get pretty much all of these from Walmart or Harbor Freight. You can pretty much get things anywhere. For your make and model, you're going to need a 15mm socket or wrench. For mine, I'm going to need a 17mm socket or wrench. I'm going to use the socket. I have a K&N modded one with a magnet at the end of the drain plug, so it catches any metal that might be in the oil. For your oil filter, if you're strong enough, you can do it by hand. I doubt it, but you're going to want oil filter wrench to remove the oil filter, and then a torque wrench to torque it down to 18 foot-pounds. First things first, you're going to remove this cap for your oil fill. Then you're going to pull up on this beauty cover and just take it off. Simple as that. Don't forget to put the oil cap back on so nothing falls into that hole. Get your drain pan under the vehicle on the left side like this, so it's right under the oil filter. Crack the baby loose with one of these. It's very annoying, but once you crack it loose, you can get the rest by hand. Make sure that it's spilling directly into the drain pan. If it's not, no big deal. Just make sure you clean up your mess. Like I said, as you spin it, oil will start leaking out, as you can see, or maybe not see. Make sure not to drop your filter like I just did. Get some new or used oil. I'm using new. And lube up this gasket all around the top there. I mean, this glove is way too big for me. Lube it up. There's no need to pre-fill these filters, but make sure you lube it up at least. When installing the filter, again, you only need to tighten it by hand. There's no need to go overboard with a oil filter wrench. Just tighten as much as you can. Unless you're super strong, then try to hold back a little bit so those lube techs at those quick 15-minute lubes can, you know, loosen them up when they need to. But now that filter's on, we can jack it up and start draining the oil. There's where I set the jack, and there's where I set the jack stands. I'll show you a closer look. If you had a shop with a 2-post lift, your jack point would be this triangle right here, right where this pinch weld is. But I'm lifting it from here because I think it's safer for some reason. I don't know why I started doing it. Now get your 15mm socket and ratchet wrench. I'm using a 17mm, like I said earlier. Got a K&N filter. I already cracked it loose, but I'll show you cracking it again. Yay, it's cracked, hooray. And now get your drain pan under it and spin it the rest of the way. That is some dirty oil. That is nasty. That's why you change it every 5,000, not 7,500. This is what I meant by it's magnetic. There's a slight amount of metal in the oil, as there will be. Set your torque wrench to 18 foot-pounds and torque this bolt to 18 foot-pounds. Listen for the click. Alright, tighten mine. Sometimes with your torque wrench, if it's a bad quality one like this one, I torque mine to 20, so I torqued it before this, torqued it to 20, just because I don't want it to be under tight. Now, because this is a Chevy Traverse, they're known for oil consumption issues. So I'm going to pour close to 6 quarts instead of 5.5. So this line right here on my other 5-quart container. If you get a 1-quart container and a 5-quart, so that's 6 quarts total, just pour the entire 5-quart and the entire 1-quart in. Now, before you put your oil fill cap back on, put the beauty cover back on, line it up with the oil fill hole. You'll hear it go into place. And now put the cap back on. The only reason you took this off in the first place is really just to protect it from getting super dirty and to give you a little bit more space to put your stuff. You don't really need to take this off. All right, now you can start it and check for leaks. Make sure the oil pressure light goes away. Good. No leaks up top. No leaks on the bottom. Very nice. You can see my you can see one of my rings for my flex pipe moving over there. That's supposed to be right there, but it's not. That's not too big of a deal, but that's not what we're focused on. No leaks, so we're good. It runs beautifully. Let it run until the RPMs drop if it's cold, or until it's, you know, maybe 15 seconds, and then check the oil level. Here's your dipstick. Now, some questions you might have for me is, why is this thing red? Mine isn't red. Where's your air filter box? And why is this here? And why is the engine just so noisy? I'll answer that. This is a vacuum hose, PCV hose to be specific. I just replaced it because I think it looks cool. And I'm a teenager. This is a cold air intake, but in reality it's a hot air intake or a ram air intake. It just looks cool. It hurts performance, but I think it looks cool. I'm gonna replace it. Don't worry about that. I'll replace it back to stock when I sell this thing. And that ticking noise, simply just your high pressure fuel pump. Your fuel pump is located right down here. Oh, where is it? It's back there. You can see it somewhere. Oh, it's like, whatever. It's back there. Believe me, I promise it's back there. And that rhythmic ticking noise, the tick, tick. Pretty sure that's just your valve train, and it's normal on all these cars. They're just known to be noisy. Okay, now that your car's been running for a little bit, check your oil level. Take out the stick, wipe it off. Put it back in all the way. Make sure it's all the way in. Take it back out and check your reading. You can see that. I don't know if you can. It's filled up all the way to these hash marks here. It's not over them. It's not under them. Make sure to check it after about 2,500 miles or 2,000 miles. Whatever's in between the interval that you change your oil at. Just make sure to top it off if it's low. These things, if they don't have enough oil in them, they will go kapoosh and blow up in your face, and you won't have a car anymore. All right, if you enjoyed that video and or thought it was helpful, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and notifications on so you never miss a single video like this ever again, because this will be more common as I get more free time, which I never have. But in the future, we'll be doing videos on this white E46. Just got it. It's going to be my daily driver, but I will be shooting a video tonight and not posting it for a little bit after I post this video. We'll be doing an engine flush and oil change on this, and so it'll be going over how to do all that, the whole process and whatnot, similar to this video. So if you want to see that, subscribe with the bell notifications on. Leave a comment if you have any questions about what I did, why I did it. Leave any tips if you have any. I mean, I'm happy to take tips. I'm not perfect. Nobody here is perfect. I don't think I'm perfect. I never claim to be perfect. Jake Paul reference. You see where I'm going with this? But yeah, you have any questions or tips, leave them in the comments. Subscribe, notifications on so you never miss any other upload. With that said, peace.